U.S. to buy South Korean howitzer rounds to send to Ukraine.
Here's a summary of the article.
Washington. The U.S. will buy 100,000 rounds of howitzer artillery from South Korean manufacturers to provide to Ukraine, a U.S. official said Thursday, in a deal the two governments have been working on for some time. Last week a defense official briefing reporters said Ukraine was burning through as many as 7,000 rounds of ammunition a day, while Russia was firing as much as 20,000 rounds daily. Until now, South Korea had previously limited its support for Ukraine to non-lethal equipment and supplies. Seoul's defense ministry confirmed at the time that it had rejected the Ukrainian request for anti-aircraft weapons, citing the South Korean government's principle of sending only non-lethal aid. Marty Miners, a Pentagon spokesman, said the U.S. government has been in discussions to buy ammunition from South Korea's non-government defense industrial base. The ammunition would not come from South Korean military stocks. Advertisement. Miners said any potential sales always take into account the South Korean military's readiness and requirements and will not detract from our defensive posture or readiness to respond against regional threats. He added that South Korea's defense industry regularly sells military equipment and weapons systems to allies and partners, including the U.S. South Korea has also inked several recent arms deals with European countries, eager to bolster their defenses in the wake of Russia's invasion of Ukraine, including almost $9 billion in multiple contracts with Poland to provide F-16 fighter jets, training aircraft, tanks and howitzers.
This post received a score of 18,000, with an upvote ratio of 94%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
North and South Korean weapons will be shooting at each other? Just not how anyone expected.
They probably put this deal through quicker as a flex.
Absolutely. Two can play at this game.
I mean, half the world has been supplying Ukraine. Russia has North Korea and Iran.
But Ukraine also has Russia as a major supplier.
Touch? Just gotta refurb those junky AKs.
And BMPs.
Hold my tractor. The Ukraine war is quickly proving to be an excellent proving grounds for conventional weapons.
That's one reason that arms manufacturers keep giving them next-gen freebies. It's an opportunity for real-world weapon testing that garners you both publicity and goodwill. The whole world watches combat footage of drones made by various companies and says, damn, we should get some of those.
Drone drops grenade on soldier? I've never been so fast to skip. NSFW video.
1 second the dude had a face, the next second he just didn't, but was still moving. This war is so wild and sad, but I'm at least glad I don't have to listen to nasheeds in combat videos anymore. The new combat video music is bangin'.
Greater than the U.S. government has been in discussions to buy ammunition from South Korea's non-government defense industrial base. The ammunition would not come from South Korean military stocks. He declined to provide details. Non-government defense industrial base. That's some interesting wording regarding a facility that can produce 100,000 howitzer rounds. So, my quick Google tells me the unguided howitzer rounds about $1,000 each. The guided cost up to $150,000 each. So this artillery ammo order is somewhere between $100 million and $15 billion.
It is most definitely unguided. South Korea only has small stock of guided Excalibur shells.
This isn't from their stock. This is non-government defense industrial base. It's an arms manufacturer in South Korea the US is buying from. The government of South Korea just had to okay the deal and collect whatever tax.
Yes, but Excalibur is the only guided shell operated by Korea, and it is produced by Raytheon and Bay.
But if Ukraine fires 7,000 rounds a day, how many days will this big buy will last? 15 days?
Both sides in this war are experiencing shell shortages. Ukraine is being supplied by NATO plus their friends, while Russia has Belarus and Iran. So far NK shells haven't shown up. This war is basically creating a global shell shortage and stocks are rapidly depleting. Ukraine has generally fared better than Russia because their artillery is a lot more accurate and they have HIMARs. South Korea alone doesn't have enough shells they're willing to part with to change the war, but collectively the NATO alliance plus friends plus neutral nations willing to sell has a lot.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.